Hello, my loves. Sorry, I have to use this hand. I'm a lefty, so I always go to use that hand. Hi, guys. I wasn't planning to do this video. I actually was planning to do a couple of calls with Adam tonight to do our Q&A, but that got derailed. So let me just wait for... Hey, Al. I'm going to wait for a couple of people to hop on. Hey, Stephanie. So this way. Hey, Angie. So I don't have to repeat myself. Hey, Heather. Hey, Dara. Hey, Kervin. Hey, Christina. So I was just saying that, hey, Kayla. Hey, Shell. Hey, Joanne. I was just saying that I was planning to do a video with Adam. I was planning to do 2 calls or a couple, maybe, I don't know how we're going to do it, a couple calls with Adam to do our Q&A tonight. But unfortunately, he called me with some news that kind of derailed us. So we're going to do those tomorrow. But I wanted to come on here because it's only fair for me to tell you about the hard stuff. First of all, to keep you guys informed. And also to tell you about the hard stuff. So you know that I'm not, that I struggle too. And this isn't easy for me always. And we have ups and downs. And so I could show you this. So then when I'm positive, sorry about the suspense. So when I'm positive too, I'm human and I have to pull myself out of it too. So Adam called and everyone hit that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetheart. She said, breathe, mama, breathe. That's why you're here for support. Yes, I need support sometimes too. So I don't even know where to start. So he called me and he was, normal. The last couple of days he's been like off balance. The last couple of days he's been, a lot of stuff has been going on there. A lot of stuff. Not good, but he just kind of blamed it on like prison politics and stuff going on in there. And then tonight he was asking me about my workout, told me he had a really good workout. He did one of my CrossFit workouts and he was so excited. He's like, I nailed it. What did you do? I told him what I did for mine. And then he goes, do you have anything else? I'm trying not to cry. He goes, do you have anything else on your mind that you want to talk about or bring up or that's bothering you? Because there's something that I'd like to talk to you about. I'm sorry, guys. This is like sitting funny. Okay. So I was like, that kind of scared me. He doesn't speak like that usually. So I was like, no, everything's fine. I have nothing on my mind. What's up? What do you need to talk to me about? And he said, well, he knows I don't really watch the news very often. He goes, I don't know if you know about this, but there was something that took place in Philadelphia a couple days ago. I'm sure you guys know there was a shootout with the police, and I don't know if it was like a drug dealer who was explaining it to me, but I wasn't really paying 100% attention because I was nervous about what he was about to say. So for you guys that don't know, Adam is serving a 213-year sentence for armed robbery where he had a gun in his possession, but it was not used. It was not taken out of his pocket. It was not brandished. It was not discharged. It was just on his person. So they stacked the charges, and I have tons of videos. Mama said, I'm proud of you for this live. I was on a video chat with her and Kat, and I started to cry, and I was like, you guys, I need to make a live YouTube video because it's only fair that I show everybody this and tell everybody this and keep everybody informed. So anyway, Adam's case is out of Philadelphia in the 3rd Circuit, and we're waiting for them to give us the go-ahead on a Supreme Court decision that allows us to move forward with an appeal that could potentially give Adam time served if it's favorable. Well, because of that shootout a couple of days ago, the head U.S. attorney in Philadelphia, where this shootout took place, said that he was 100% going to get behind fighting gun violence, being very, very passionate and aggressive towards pushing for putting gun offenders away, tough on these gun violent crimes, etc. So what that means for us is, this is the person that the appeal has to go through. So he's going to fight. He's going to fight to not let this go through. So initially when he called, when he was first telling me this, because we had 2 calls back to back, I was very calm and I was like, because I could tell he was getting very emotional about it, like very out of balance. He goes, I know that I'm gonna have to go outside and do another workout right after this. That's how he keeps himself balanced. I'm sorry, my phone just got really orange for some reason. The sun's going down, so I don't know if I appear orange to you, but I apologize if I do. So I kept it together, and I was like, very just like matter of fact. I said, first of all, breathe. Second of all, I just have a couple of clarifying questions. Is this about this avenue we're going? Is this about this avenue we're going, the appeal? And he said, well, those are two separate things, but it's for both. Thank you guys that are telling me the phone's okay. So I said, okay, all right. So then he said, he's like, listen, it's going to hang up on us. I'm going to call you right back in 30 minutes when he could. So my dinner was in the process of cooking while that happened. Sorry, I forgot to shut off my notifications. My brain, so I'm sorry if I'm getting texts and stuff. My brain is just not here right now. So I knew that, and I had worked out. So it was time. I needed to eat. I needed to keep my blood sugar in check. I needed to not be hangry. I watched an episode of The Jersey Shore because I was just trying to do something like mind numbing and not think about it. And I felt very numb as I was laying there, just kind of watching it, eating, waiting for his call. And then my mind started to like get the best of me. Like, is this really going to be forever? Like that is what I signed up for, right? That's what I signed up for. Although I've never believed it. Could that be the case? Like, it's possible, right? It's possible. So then I just started to have really, really bad thoughts. And then I just kind of like pulled myself out of it. I was like, nope, we cannot think like this. I need to be strong. I need to be strong until at least I get off the phone with him. So when he called back, he was like, he's like, thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for making me smile, blah, blah, blah. He said, this is the part where I started crying before. He goes, how would you feel if I transferred within the next couple of weeks closer to you? I don't want you to ever have to come back here. Which would be great if he could transfer closer to me, of course. But like, he wasn't supposed to transfer. Shoot. My phone's gonna die. Wasn't supposed to transfer. Like, he was supposed to come home. So the fact that I always follow his lead with legal stuff because he knows better than me. He just tells me what he knows and I learn that way. So the fact that he was like, I'm so concerned about you. The fact that he's talking about transferring. The fact that he said, I do not want you to worry about me. I'm okay. I'm just worried about you. I had to tell you first. He still has to call his mother. He still has to call his father and break the news to them. So he goes, I'm just worried about you. I just want to know that you're okay. And the fact that he's saying that stuff and the fact that he's talking about moving closer to me, which is great, that's awesome, but it just means that, like, in his head, which I follow his stuff, his thought process legally, like, he's not coming home anytime soon. Meanwhile, he was trying to pack his bags, and then he was like trying to distract the conversation, right? And he was like, so tell me something good. I said, well, I booked my plane tickets for Dallas today because I used the Hopper app, and it was the Prisoner Family Conference in Dallas that I'm speaking at in October. So I had them watching the flights. I had that app watching the flights, and I got a notification today that was like, this is basically as low as the flights are gonna go, so get it now before they go back up. So I booked them today, and he goes, I still want to try to come with you. And I said to him, I go, listen, I said, why don't we make that, here we go. I go, why don't we make that a loose goal? I said, because the fact that I've kept this at arm's length, like, once again, this brings me right back to clemency where we were. Adam had his bags packed. I'm going to be home. This is it. You're not coming back here. He didn't even want me to go to visit last time I was going there. The only reason I did go was because, or he was like totally okay with me going, was because I was going out to meet Jess anyway. So I would have been like a couple hours from him anyway. And so, because she was kind of like halfway there. So he had his bags packed again, and I told him, I said, let's make that a loose goal, because the reason I'm not fully devastated, like head under the covers, not being able to get out of bed, like falling apart, is because I had to keep this at arm's length this time. I had to. So yes, I'm sad, and yes, I'll probably go have a meltdown later. I'm shocked that I'm not crying all the way now. It's just me, my emotions, how they work. I don't know. But let's just stay positive, and if you want to move. Like, where do you want to go? What works for you? I'm not the one that has to live there. Like, I appreciate that you're coming closer. I would really appreciate that, especially because my friend that I stay with, her husband's transferring. So it would have been double the cost for me again, because she and I were splitting the costs of rooms, and sometimes we would even bring meals for one another, and split and save money that way. And plus it was like somebody to hang out with, and you're less anxious when you have a friend there and you're not staying in like seedy motels by yourself, you know? So yes, it would be better for me, but I like to defer to him with that stuff, because I'm not the one that has to live there, he does. So, and plus I wouldn't have to use all my vacation days from work to drive 6 hours. I could just go the morning of, or like I could go, let's say, on a Saturday and go see him on a Sunday, let's say, something like that, you know, if he's just a couple hours away. So that's basically where we ended our call, tried to distract ourselves, and he was just like, thank you so much for being so amazing and so supportive. So it's not over. The fight's not over. We're going to take it legal if and when we get the go-ahead to move forward with it, but it doesn't seem as promising as it was, and we're going to be fought every which way. And you know what's really messed up? Now, I believe that all of these mass shootings and everything should be prosecuted to the fullest extent. Absolutely. They are out of control. It is disgusting. It is disturbing. But it's just insane because Adam never used the weapon, which he still deserved to do a lot of years. The 20 years he's done, totally deserved. But 213, where the gun was never used, it blows my mind. And every time we get close, I'm telling you, every time we get close, something like this happens. Something like this happens, and it's so hard to wrap my mind around. It's so hard because we get so close, and then the rug is ripped out from under us. If you guys go to, I have a playlist on here that's called legal updates, Adam's legal updates, or something like that, and you'll see with the DeMaia decision back in April of 2018, I literally said on there, I feel like day 2 or 3, I feel like they're gonna rip the rug out from under us, because I'm telling you, that's what I'm conditioned for, and that's what they always do. And here we are again. And I know I need to stop putting that out there to the universe, but at the same time, how do you not prepare yourself for that? How do you not keep it at arm's length? Because otherwise, right now, I would literally be devastated. So that's basically in a nutshell what is going on. I don't know if I explained it properly or not. If you guys have questions, I'm using the wrong hand. If you guys have questions, let me know. I guess I'll say this. I was waiting until I had that interview with Adam in order to announce this, but I'm going to tell you guys right now. I created Help Free Adam t-shirts because you guys requested it. So I cannot have a merch shelf, meaning you know how other people, bigger YouTubers, you could see underneath their videos, it says get this t-shirt. You can't get that until you have, I believe, 10,000 subscribers, and we're not there yet. We're almost halfway there, which is amazing. But you guys talked me into it. I was going to wait for that, but you guys talked me into it anyway, and you just said, just give us a link. So I created really cute Help Free Adam t-shirts with a cartoon version of his face on it. Just kind of very similar to Christina Randall and Jessica Kent's merch with their, sorry guys, I'm getting texts and I can't shut that off now that I'm alive. But with their face on it. And then it says Help Free Adam. I have some that say Help Adam. It is at teespring.com/help-free-Adam. If somebody could put that in the comments, and I will put it in after this video if you guys want Help Free Adam shirts. Anything, I'm not going to make much money from them, a couple dollars each sale, but anything I do get from it will be used to, one, push Adam's petition to get more signatures, because now we're going to have to, I feel like if they roadblock us here, the only option available at the moment would, I believe, don't quote me on this because I'm not the one that you follow legally, I just, follow his lead, but I believe it would be clemency, which is a long shot. So the more signatures we have on that petition, the better. So you can pay to get that petition promoted to more eyes. So it would be for that. And then the second part would be like maybe for a little bit of zooms and whams, as somebody said the other day, which I sent him an email saying that, hey, I'm giving you this money in your account because somebody on my live video donated for you to get zooms and whams. And he was laughing so hard, and he titles the next email, zooms and wham. I can't say that. Why can't I say that? Zooms and whams. So, you know, maybe a little bit here and there for that. So if you guys know what those are, give me a thumbs up in the comments. If you don't, let me know and I'll explain. Let's see. Is it help free Adam? So yes, Lex got it right. It is teespring.com/help-free-Adam. You guys with the thumbs up, thank you for making me laugh. Thank you so much. So let me scroll up and see. Oh my God, I love all the thumbs up. I love all the thumbs up that you guys know that. Okay, let me scroll up. And I don't know, I have to ask him when we do our video that I'm going to record for you guys. We're going to do it tomorrow. If he was shocked that I knew it. Like, is it a turn off when I speak prison talk to you, or is it a turn on? Stay positive. Thanks, guys. It's safe to lose it. We love you, and we can be strong when you're not. Thanks, Mom. I love you for that. We will pray. God has a hand in Adam. That's what I was, thank you, Stephanie. And that's what I was thinking today too. Sorry, bugs. Was that it's not over. Like, we're not done fighting. This is what we do. We've been here how many times before? Like, we don't just lay down and let them win. We fight, and we keep fighting. So might not happen on our clock, but when does it ever happen on our clock, right? If it happened on our clock, it would have happened years and years ago. Okay, I'm sorry the phone's moving a lot, but it was sliding. Okay. Hold this hand. Thank you for all the positive thoughts. Hello, England. Is there any government or agency or the prison itself that we could flood with calls? Squeaky wheels get the grease. You know, that's a good question. Let me ask Adam. So many prayers, good vibes, and love being sent to you. It's so hard trying to stay positive all the time when sometimes your mind can't wonder what if. You know what? That brings me to a really good point and something I want to touch on. So we had somebody post on our Invisible Shackles page, just one of Strong Prison Wives' private pages for you guys that are just here on YouTube. And she was saying today, she's like, I need to vent. And then she went off into a vent. And a whole bunch of people were trying to offer her advice and trying to fix her situation. But she said in her post, like, I know I'm being rational. I just need to vent it out. And then she kind of got upset when people were trying to fix her problems, right? And so it reminded me of the situation that happened with Adam last time I was at Visit that I wanted to pass along, because you guys are amazing and I appreciate you so much for this, but I want you guys to use this as a lesson that sometimes you just need to allow somebody to feel their own feelings and to vent it out and not fix it. So last time I was at Visit, I was telling this, sorry boys, this is a girl thing for a second, but bear with. I had gone to the gym and it was a hormonal time of the month for me, and I had a horrible workout. It happens. You're going to have 2 horrible workouts a month. It's just the way it is when you're a girl and you're really into fitness. So I had a really horrible workout, and you don't know when those days are going to happen until you're literally in the middle of a workout. So I had that day, the Thursday before Visit. So that weekend I was telling him, you know, I had a really bad workout. He said, why? And I was like, to be honest, it was hormonal. And he goes, well, how can we fix that? What can you do? And I was like, well, maybe if there was like jump rope in there, because I really love jump rope, I'm really good at it, maybe like that would get me going. And he goes, well, what if you went to the gym early on those days and did jump rope, right? And I was like, so you're trying to tell me on a day where I'm super extra low energy to go to the gym early, exert energy, and then try to get a good workout? What? And I don't know when this is going to happen until after. So the only way to fix it would be to quit in the middle of my workout, which I can't do. I'm at a group training gym, mosquito biting me. And he kept trying to fix it. And finally, like, I got to the point where I just sat back in my chair, crossed my arms, and like wouldn't talk anymore. And I genuinely wanted to leave this visit that I had been waiting 2 months to go to. And he sat up and he grabbed my hand and he's like, I'm sorry. He said, I'm very fortunate to be a man and to not ever have to deal with feeling those feelings. He said, but you can't just check out of conversations. And I said, that's fine. I said, but you can't micromanage my period. Like you can't fix everything all the time, and that's okay. And so I appreciate you guys just allowing me to vent and not trying to fix it, as well as, you know, that girl today just kind of needed a safe space to be allowed to vent, and we almost lost her. Like, she almost left the page because there were people who weren't, I'm gonna go over here under the light, that's gonna make more bugs, but the things I do for you guys on YouTube. So to make her, to like invalidate her feelings, if that makes sense. So just something that happened today that I wanted to pass along in the moment. Now we're gonna have shadow on my face. That didn't happen here, but just kind of a lesson learned for the future. So let's see what other comments I have. Sorry about the shadow on my face. It's just like, oh, for nothing today. You want a shirt. Oh, Kayla, hey, God, hey girl. Okay, let's try to, this is so funny. I'm trying to hold my phone. I'm trying to move the comments. I have shadows all over the face. This is not the end. Him transferring doesn't mean it's over. Let him move. It'll be easier for both of you. Absolutely. He definitely needs to move. He needs to get out of where he is right now. It is not a good place anymore. It was a wonderful place. It was a wonderful place when he got there. But it's just, this is what happens when you're involved in that life for so many years, is that things turn over, you know, administration, it starts from the top down. So different political parties are in office, they give different, and then different presidents come in and then they give different directives, and people, you know, new wardens come in and they heed those directives differently. So people are gonna, there's different like climates when you're inside, and it's not a good climate where he is right now. Okay, so thank you for that. He does need to transfer, and I'm totally fine with it. It kind of made me feel like a little defeated, because everybody's been telling him to transfer for so long, for like the past year, because it got really bad there starting in January, and he's been dragging his feet because he thought he was going to be transferring home, not transferring to another facility. So it was kind of a little bit of like a kick in the gut, but it's okay. We have to learn how to roll with the punches in this life. Can you ship to me in Trinidad and Tobago? I'm going to look into that and let you know. But if you go on that website, you could probably tell. I'm not the one shipping it. It's being shipped right from that website. So I'll let you know. And if not, we could probably work it out that I could figure out how to get one and send it to you myself. Oh, all the thumbs ups. Okay. Stay positive, Rowan Adam. Man, this is ridiculous. Let him out. I know. Thank you. The cartoon picture is adorable. Thanks. I didn't know if I loved it, and I told him, yes, hashtag after prison show. That's where I learned zoom zooms and wham whams. So Adam's usually pretty like, he gets like, he's so humble, and he gets like shy with that stuff. So I was like, I told him about that in an email today. And then when he called, I said, he goes, I love the t-shirt idea. I said, are you embarrassed about it? He's like, embarrassed? Why would I be embarrassed? I'm like, I don't know, you get embarrassed about that kind of stuff. And he goes, no, anything you do, I love. I told him, I was like, once I get my t-shirt, which I think mine's not coming till like September, early September, because, you know, that's only a couple weeks away, which is disturbing when you live in the Northeast, and that means winter's coming after that, but story for another time. So he goes, I'm going to hold you to that photo shoot. I was like, that's fine. That'll be fun. Okay, let's move up. Road to prison. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. I got some good news today about one of the persons I went to visit. Oh my God, Kimmy, give us the good news. We need some good news. Can he transfer to low security? No, he can't, unfortunately. Sorry, bugs everywhere. You know what, we're gonna go inside. Unfortunately, he can't because of his points and because of, sorry guys, give me a sec, because of the amount of time that he has. He will never qualify for a low. And that's okay. I mean, he prefers a medium anyway. I'll tell you about this in a second. He prefers a medium because, sorry, give me a sec. It's so dark in here. I'm sorry, guys. So sorry. Hold on one sec. Just have to hit the lights. There we go. There we go. So let me shut the door so bugs don't come in. Sorry. I should not have gone outside for that. So he'll never qualify for a low, but he's okay with that. He'd prefer not to qualify or go to a low because he prefers cell style living, not dorm style living. So in a low, it would be very similar to what you saw in Orange is the New Black, where there aren't like doors, your rooms don't lock. It's literally just a floor with like, think of like cubicles at work, like that. And it's called dorm style. He prefers cell style, so he has a little bit of his own space. Remember, Adam's been gone for a really long time, almost 20 years. He's institutionalized, and that is the only privacy, because there really isn't any in jail, but that's the only privacy he has, and he really holds on to that. So as much as it would be a little bit different in a low, I don't think he would do very well there. I think that I know he very, very, very much prefers to be in a medium. I'm trying to see if I could prop this up without it falling, but I was not prepared for this. I started to cry on my video with my friends, and I was like, that's it, I'm crying, it's time to go on YouTube. Okay, where is he going? I'm not sure yet. Love the backyard, nothing like that in Texas. Oh, do you guys want to see more pictures of like my backyard in my house? I could do a video on that. We could do a tour. It's funny, Ron, last time when I went to Vegas, I went in July, right? And I am used to the suburbs, like green, bushes, woods. That's the way that it is where I grew up. And so when I went out to Vegas in July, everything was like burnt and brown and there was no green. And when I got home, it was very late at night, but I was joking with my Uber. I was like, if it wasn't so late at night, I would make you pull over so I could roll around in the grass because I missed it. Hang in there, Ro. I know how hard it is. I swear if people in the government would have to spend a week in prison in order to work, absolutely. As their jobs, I think that they would rethink their sentences. I agree with you, sweetheart. Does he know for certain the guy won't listen or support his case? From what Ro said, the guy is against him gun violence, but Adam never took out his weapon. So we don't know for certain. We don't know, but we're pretty sure. Nothing is set in stone. This could be all done like in vain, and I would be so happy if that was the case. If I was wrong here, I would never be so happy to be wrong in my life. But Adam's usually pretty on with this stuff because he studies this stuff. Sorry about the light in the background. But he's pretty sure that he's gonna be fought. It's gonna be fought. So we'll see though. You never know. You never know because we don't have control over anything. It is all in the hands of God, the universe, whatever you believe in. It is out of our hands. You know, it's gonna happen the way that it's meant to. Okay. Just like the CEO on Christina's channel said, the problem starts at the top, yes, and trickles down, affecting everyone all the way down the chain. Absolutely, Katie. It sounds so beautiful when you're outside. I hate living in the city. It's so loud 24/7. You know what I'm gonna do, Jasmine? I'm gonna do more videos outside when it's a little bit earlier. Had I gotten these calls earlier, I would have gone out earlier and it wouldn't have been like this. So maybe we'll do one like at dusk, maybe sometime over the weekend. I don't know. Level 2 is much better. Yeah, so I don't know the difference between the levels like in state systems because my experience is only with the feds and they only have high, medium, low. So is level 2 like a medium? I hate prison politics, but it's a part of it. Yes, hang in there. My husband and I went through it. So I know exactly how to pray for you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, there we go. Road to prison in a cubicle with 6 to 8 per cube. Your cousin is getting out soon. Yay! Once everything goes well with his hearing on September 13th, Kimberly, that it makes me so happy. I'm so happy for good news. Are you and your father still planning on selling the house? Yes, we're thinking next spring. I get to pick up my husband in November. After 22 years married. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. Oh, congratulations. Thank you guys all for supporting Mary. I believe every American should have to serve at least 6 months in level 2. Yes, but can prison wives be exempt from that? Because honestly, we serve our sentences out here and it's pretty hard. So can we be exempt from that road to prison? Stay strong, love strong. You're one day closer. We'll get through this. We love you and want to help you in any way possible. Oh my God, you're making me cry. Sometimes you need to hear your own words back. Something funny, that's what I need right now. My loved one is getting a right to know request and we'll have him 175,000 documents sent to him in the prison. That's amazing. That reminds me, Adam used to, when he was not reformed, when he was not a good boy, and he was kind of four-letter word that starts with a D and ends with a K and acted like that. You know, so he would always ask at his team meetings, people wouldn't necessarily know how much time he had, right? So he would be like, you know, once a year, once every 18 months, whatever it was, they would have their stupid team meetings. They would probably forget how long he had, right? And he's like, oh, one question before we finish. And they're like, yeah. And he goes, can you just print me out my good time? Good time on 213 years. And this was way back in the day when nobody even probably remembers this except for us old folk. The printers would be like, run one line and then go back. One run. It's not like an inkjet. Like we have no laser printers back then. So it would take like 45 minutes to print out all of his good time. He was such a jerk. Just to kind of like stick it to him. Adam's case, oh, my battery's gonna run out soon. Adam's case is just so different from a mass shooting case. Thank you for saying that. I really hope and pray that everything turns out okay for him. Thank you for saying that. 42 boxes of documents is hysterical. Oh, Sarah just texted me. I know you're on a live right now. You are the best, coming from Jess. I'm so glad you're here. Spelling error. Okay, my husband just got hired as administrator of nursing at a women's correctional facility. He's listening to the video and said, I know what wham whams and zoom zooms are. That's amazing. Congratulations to him for his job. I'm speaking for the men for sure. Okay, thanks. Okay, are we caught up? New subscriber. Hey, Alicia, I'm so glad you're here. Why are my things not going? Like the video, everyone, please. Thank you, Katie. Okay, so my phone's gonna die in a second. Does anybody have anything else? We are planning to do our filmed video where I'm asking Adam your questions. And I told him on the phone, I was like, I have to tell you how amazing all of these people are. I was like, there is no way we're gonna get through all of these questions on one or even two calls. So we might have to make this like a once a week series because honestly, you guys sent the best, like deepest questions. The thing with Adam, if you think I'm long-winded, he is long-winded too. I'm like, he goes, you have to tell me how to do it. I'm like, rapid fire is how we have to do it because he can talk and talk and talk. So I'm really, really, really excited to bring that video to you guys. We could not do it tonight. Nobody's emotions were in the right place. Like after he sent me that, after that second call, I felt like a little bit like I got kicked in the stomach. It's helping me to come on here and talk through it with you guys. All of your support and your love and your sweet words and encouragement are so helpful. But I'm so excited to also get that video out for you guys. And on Monday and Tuesday, you guys are in for a treat. I have, oh, Ray, my love, you're here. I have 2 videos where I drank coffee for the first time in a really long time. So I was on a different planet. So there's a whole bunch of funnies. I did 2 videos. One was red flags in a prison relationship. The other one is green flags in a prison relationship. And it's a very serious topic, and I do talk about serious stuff, but you're gonna have so much fun, I think. You're gonna have so much fun watching those 2 videos. So those are Monday and Tuesday. And then hopefully I'll get Adam's, I have another video for Friday, which is all about self-confidence, but I might push that one depending on how this one goes with Adam. So I'll let you guys know, but maybe we'll do another live this weekend so you could hear the birds in the backyard or the sounds of nature out there, not just the birds. My question for Adam, would he like some books sent to him? You were so sweet. Let me ask him and see what he wants or needs. He was starting to like pack up and give away all of his stuff. So probably not until he moves, if he is going to move forward with that, but I will let you know. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. We love you. And Adam Rowe, stay strong. Think positive thoughts. Sending love and light your way. Thank you, Sarah. I'm a lucky camper. Jess is interviewing me this weekend. Oh, I can't wait to see that video. I'd love to get you on here too, if you want. I've been on the DL. Come back to me. I'm a new subscriber. Hey, Candy. 100% here for you and Adam. Thank you. Anything I could do, as little as it is, maybe I'm here for you. Oh, you're so, so, so sweet. Thank you, Candy. Please look out for my DM on Twitter or IG. I need to talk to you, please. Can you send it through Instagram and make sure you send it to me because, or say like this is for Roe, because I have volunteers through Strong Prison Wives that manage my social media. So, but Instagram does come directly to my phone, so I will look out for that. If you can send it through Instagram, I would appreciate that, and I will look out for it. Zoom zooms and wham whams are what? They are snacks from the commissary. It is just prison slang. I learned it from After Prison Show. Then somebody on here, my last live, donated and said that was for Adam for Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams. And I sent that to Adam in an email, and he thought it was hysterical. Casey, the not so great news. Go back and watch this from the beginning, but in a nutshell, Adam's... we hit a speed bump. I'm not going to say he's being roadblocked, but we hit a little bit of a speed bump because of politics and stuff that's going on right now in the area where he was sentenced. So it's not as likely as I'm trying to watch my words. It's not as likely as it was. Like, we thought it was in the bag for him to come home on this Supreme Court decision. Now it's going to be a lot more of a fight than we originally thought. The Texas prison video was great. My best friend is in Texas, Penn. He's horribly hot. Oh, I'm so glad you like that. And I'm doing everything I can to raise awareness about all of the corruption. You were embarrassed? Yes, don't be embarrassed to do anything here. Send Adam a pic of you in the link. Oh, you think a picture of me with the pink hair? If you know what I'm saying. You got it. We're like this. I get it. Remember, get your t-shirts. Thanks, Lex. Thank you for sharing, Alicia. Okay, so I'm gonna go because my phone's gonna die anyway. I love you guys. Keep staying strong, keep loving strong, keep supporting one another through this journey because you're one day closer to all being behind you. Lots of love from my heart to yours. I'll see you guys in the next one, potentially this weekend on a live. If not, definitely on Monday with that funny, fun video. I love you guys. I cannot thank you enough for the support, the encouragement. If you want to support Adam, please feel free to check out his t-shirts. I will put them in the comments below. Thank you guys for talking me into doing that. I was being stubborn, as always. You know me, I am as stubborn as they come. And I was like, I'm not doing it till I have the merch shelf on YouTube. Well, you were like, why? You could just post the link, Dodo. So I listened finally, and he's excited about it, and you guys are excited about it. Oh my God, you were the one. You did the zoom zooms and wham whams. I have to tell him, I appreciate that. He does so much. It's wham whams and zoom zooms. I'm saying it backwards. Oh, see, I got educated. Who knew? Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.